everybody. Thanks for coming out on this Thursday night in the fall. We're going to be performing a Herald for you. It's long form improv, so all we need is a word
To get us started. Hernia.
Hernia.
Wow.
Nice.
Hernia. Hernia.
Over here, we see a stretcher on wheels.
The stretcher is covered in plastic on top. It's very thick. It's the kind of plastic you wouldn't really want to lay on if you had a hernia and you had to lay on something.
On the end of the stretcher are two crutches, like people usually carry around if their leg is broken, and they're leaning against the end of the stretcher, and they're covered with Hello Kitty, like bandages.
And hanging off the stretcher is a sign that says, "Get well soon, Bobby."
The stretcher is being pushed through a large white sterile hallway where you can still see there's little acquirements of dust bunnies in the corners between the floor and the wall.
And at the head of the stretcher is a pillow. That's My Little Pony characters all over it.
And in this hospital, over the loudspeakers, you can hear an announcement that says, "Bobby, report to room 305 for your surgery."
Bobby, report to room 305 for your surgery.
We meet again.
We do meet again.
Fancy running into you in this hospital,
Yes.
Dr. Bajaj.
Well, I wish I could call you a doctor, but you went to osteopathy school.
Maybe I did. Maybe
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Have you checked my diploma recently,
I
Dr.
did,
Bajaj?
actually.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of the University of Bristol.
Oh, you haven't? Well, it turns out I haven't heard of Harvard Medical School either.
Huh. Yeah. Well,
So there.
huh.
You know, maybe if you would return my calls, you know, maybe this surgery wouldn't have gone the way it did.
Look, at the 12th hour, okay, we made contact. We made eye contact. And I thought there was something going on here, and that's why I picked up the scalpel and
I know, and it was so passionate. And I thought for a moment maybe there was something there again. But then they arrested you. And here we are again.
and you made bail for me,
I did.
which I think you did just to throw this in my face.
I did, and I just can't put up with all your sex with the nurses. It's really hard for me.
The nurses want the sex. I want the sex.
Hey, doctor.
Hey, Audrey.
Audrey?
You didn't know, Doctor?
Now that's a good nurse.
Well, if, things really would have been okay between us if you had stopped with the nurses, and that's why I've just been ignoring you in the hospital since you've been back from prison.
Look, okay, I somehow feel like we went off the rails, okay? We maybe killed a patient
Or two.
or two because of our love quarrels, but that's collateral damage. Love is a messy, disgusting thing sometimes.
It's my ankle!
I thought it was the rat. I'm sorry. What did you scream at?
Well, the rat touched my ankle. No, I'm deathly afraid of rodents.
I'm sorry, honey. You know, I can't afford any of these rat traps you keep talking about.
You know, when I agreed to move into this farmhouse with you, you promised me it was going to be just like city living. Just like city living.
There are a lot of rats.
Well, these rats are different than DC rats. These rats, they're active. They're all... Ah! God, look at that one. It's huge.
Just think of it as a touch of the countryside.
side on a 246-acre estate.
I'm just trying to find the sunny side of rodents of unusual size.
Lenny, look at that one. What? I failed to see the sunny side of that rat.
He's got a natural smile.
You know, you really see the positive in a lot of things, but I'm not sure. I'm not. Lenny, I think that was out to get me.
It's totally normal.
Okay. We can do this.
I'm not so sure. I brought my American Girl doll along for safety. Maybe it will work if she protects me.
Well, you can stuff her down your shirt. It might help stop the bullet.
I told you, don't talk about the bullets, or I'm gonna have to run home.
Look,
We see these two men are wearing black ski masks, and they have large bags with them as if they were about to rob a bank.
we are not going to heist this company if you've got to bring along your girl.
Of course we are, because that will give me some safety. It's not negotiable.
I would love to bring Teddy Ruxpin with me on this, okay? But I left him back home for his own safety and for mine. Because if I'm always thinking about him, I can't do my job.
You know, it's a good point. If I really love her and want to protect her, I shouldn't take her into battle.
Zach, just give her to me.
Good, that's a very good point. But I do have my little pony in my pocket.
You always have it.
Everyone, thanks so much for coming to the support group for doctors who've killed patients. I know this is really hard for you to talk about this. Many of you have lost your jobs. Your lives have been turned upside down. Please share your stories if you're feeling comfortable, please.
Well, she was only 6 years old, but she was really annoying me, so I had to smother her.
Oh, honey,
I'm sorry.
it's really sad for you. It's really hard for
So
you.
my kids can be really
Yeah.
Thank you.
Someone else want to affirm her, make her feel normal?
Sure, well, I'm an oncologist,
Mm.
and I had a kid who had a terrible condition. And it just made me feel so terrible and so down all the time. I had to do something about it.
Displaced anger.
So I smoked.
Oh, I totally understand. It's gonna be okay. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. You look like you want to speak.
It's not easy being an Alzheimerologist. I mean, every day you go in, they don't know who the hell you are, and they hate you. So, I smothered them.
Yeah. Okay.
Suppose there might have been easier ways of doing it.
Is anyone here
I think-
for not smothered a patient?
I think it's a lot harder when you have older patients with their wits about them. And I'm a gerontologist. I deal with only old people. And one day this woman came. She was 90 and she was so beautiful. And I got an erection, so I fucked her. And
So we meet again in Iraq. Yeah. So you thought you could do some good too by being a doctor out here.
Thought I might save a few soldiers, redeem my reputation.
I heard you had to be here because you were court ordered.
Well, I was court ordered to go to prison. This was the compromise.
Oh, okay. So I'm here being a good Samaritan and saving soldiers' lives, even though you don't think I'm a real doctor. You're here because you have to be. So I
Oh,
guess that
yeah?
makes me the better person.
That just makes you stupid. Who'd want to come to this hellhole? Every time you fly in, you gotta corkscrew down.
I'm just so inspired by this place. I mean, you know me, I love being around dead
Oil?
bodies, blood, killing people for fun.
Oh, I remember those days.
Yeah. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Whew.
So truthfully, I just came here to do that. And I thought
Uh-huh.
I would follow
I
you
see.
too. I have been hoping.
You ought to make me
I'm
the fall
planning.
guy.
Yeah. And I still have a crush on you. I'd still like us to get back together.
What do I gotta do?
Well, there's a camp over there.
Yeah? You want me to smother him?
Yeah. That'd be good.
Don't feel like you have to sit when I sit. It's not that formal a place.
Well, I just, you know, after the whole rat incident, you really showed me that it was really better in the country. So I just, you know, want to do whatever you do.
Well, I think the desert is going to be a lot better place for us. It's really dry. It's good for your lungs.
It's looking.
Great wild.
I thought you told me nothing could live in the desert.
Not most mammals. Just very scrappy ones that are willing to kill or maim or smother in whatever case need be to get the meal.
Oh my
There aren't very
God,
many.
that's frightening.
There's only one per like 10
And
square.
there's only us here. Oh my God,
It's not as scary as it looks.
he looks pretty scary to me. He's so big. He's so tall. He's like human size.
He's a teddy bear on the inside.
You know him?
Yeah, we got a drink down at the bar.
You and the wild, mangy animal in the forest got a drink?
He's an aardvark.
Honey, I don't think I know you. Okay? I don't think I know you at all.
You know, to be honest, I've been wondering why the hell you've been following me around here. We meet in a bar in DuPont, and the next thing I know, I'm back in my country estate, and there you are, now you're here.
Well, I thought I was bad at reading cues from men, but this just confirms it.
Well, you know, while we're out here, we might as well make the best of it. I mean, I'm pretty hungry, and there's not really anyone around, and there's no food for miles.
Are you suggesting we go hunt down your aardvark friend?
No, I was thinking I'd smother you.
Okay.
Feeling pretty courageous today.
That's good. Take your Powerade,
I did.
your Snickers.
My Snickers and my Powerade.
Gave your blow-up doll a kiss. Kept her at home.
I brought her here, she's folded up under my shirt, deflated. That's why I feel so courageous. She's the closest person to me in the world.
She's close to your heart.
She is close to my heart figuratively, and now literally.
Literally.
She makes me feel like I have an illuminated glow next to my heart.
Man, I wish I had what you had. I got nothing, man.
You want to borrow her?
No, man. She's yours.
Well, I know, but I love you too. You're my best friend. And I'd be willing to share Helen with you.
That's, I mean, I just
And then I
give
feel,
me the store number or something. I'll buy one.
Oh, that's a good idea. I thought your need was more immediate.
No, man. I mean, I'm just saying. You've got everything, you know. I mean, your parents care about you. Your blow-up doll cares about you. I mean, I care about
So
you.
you ready to go rob this bank or what?
What's the point, man? Money can't buy anything. It can't buy me love.
You never gave me any money, and I love you the way only a man can love another man.
Welcome to the game show, Money Can Buy You Love. Come up here, honey. This is Donna. She's our contestant, and she has 3 very rich billionaire suitors with her today. So we're going to figure out which one she's going to pick. Donna, will you ask Bachelor number 1 your first question?
What is the most expensive thing you would buy for me?
I would buy you a Greek island.
Wow.
One of the really nice ones, not the small runty ones.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. You two?
I'd buy you a volcano.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
I think it's more amazing than just a stinking little island. It's got some personality, some rumbling, something happening.
I have to agree with that.
Thank you.
I'd get you a Hershey's Kiss.
Oh. That's so sweet.
Well, why don't you ask another question, just to be sure that you're making the right decision.
Okay. Where would we go on our honeymoon?
I think we could go to a far-off land. We could go to India. Somewhere
Wow.
you've never been.
Wow, I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, we could get a deal on like Travelocity.
Sounds amazing.
They just opened some shuttles to the moon. I'd take you to the moon, baby.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
Anyone can go there.
Round trip ticket on Megabus.
You know, Dr. Johnson's been looking at Bobby really strange these past few days. I'm kind of concerned.
He has. Every time we walk in, he's doing something with the pillow.
Yeah, it's like hovering. And then he had that saran wrap. He said he was, wrapping up something, but
Bobby.
Bobby, are you okay?
Hey, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
How you feeling?
Mommy and Daddy are here.
Oh, hey guys, I've been pretty out of it.
Has Dr. Johnson been treating you okay, sweetie?
Yeah, I keep having this dream where I get up and I'm running out and I hear like, Bobby, get back at 3:05 or I'll break your fucking face. And then Dr. Johnson hits me in the face.
In your dream?
Well, it all fades at that point.
Oh, Dr. Johnson.
That's your criminal dad you were telling me about?
Look, I ain't no criminal.
You ain't shit.
Oh. Iceland, huh? The Yetis are indigenous.
I don't know why you brought me here, or why I followed you here, okay? These massive hairy monsters are frightening. Did you have a drink with them too?
Yeah. I just thought maybe we could get you up here and enjoy a little bit of the scenery. It's surprisingly green here.
Well, they do look pretty friendly.
Martini?
Alright, why not? Drink up.
There's another one.
Thank you.
No problem. 250, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought that we should get a little more class. These Yetis are surprisingly nice guys. Tell them about your record collection. It's all vinyl.
Well,
It's pretty deep.
I'm so glad you can communicate with them, Lenny. I'm so glad you can communicate with them. Hopefully now we won't have to move again.
look, I'm over this doll shit. I've grown up. I'm ready to finally do a bank job. All we do is talk about it for 50, 30 years.
Gentlemen, just a heads up, we close in 10 minutes. If you're gonna rob us, you really should go ahead and come on inside. Thanks.
Thank you,